Alright, guys, I know it's been a while. I apologize. A lot of stuff in life has gotten in the way, and it's not getting any easier. But I decided to make this video because we are coming upon the end of August. It's already the 11th. We are 20 days away from this month being over. We are, however, 20 days from the month being over, but only 28 days away. No, not even. Not 28. We are, let's see, 11th to that date, that. Haha, yes. We are 17 days. Almost 2 weeks. A little more than 2 weeks out from the World Championships of Pokemon this year, which will end the 2026 season. I am very excited to see what happens with the World Championships. Okay. And I have made an idea or a list, in a sense, about the decks that I think are going to make it this year. Okay. So, obviously, at the top of the list, Dragapult. It is the biggest meta deck in the game right now. I don't see why it wouldn't be a pick for being played. The thing with Dragapult, though, there are so many variations of the deck. Okay? There is Dragapult, Dusknoir, Dragapult with hammers. I've actually made a Dragapult mashup deck. Dragapult with Mega Greninja. I've seen Dragapult Blaziken as an idea for a deck, which is pretty cool. This is the best part of this game. There are so many things you can look at and go, that's an idea. That's an idea. Dragapult has many different variations. Will one of them possibly be the key to 2026's World Championship? We don't know. But it's going to be a damn good chance to see it when it happens. Deck number 2 is a deck that I kind of revamped on my own. Not because of me just wanting to revamp it. It's me possibly not remembering some of the cards. Because my friend has the original version of it. It's Alakazam. Alakazam has a big thing. Its job is simple. Build up your hand, put an energy on Alakazam, swing wind with damage counters out the wazoo. This deck hits hard. When it hits with a hand, it doesn't just hit, it basically power slaps the living hell out of your opponent. Okay? You ever have a bad breakup with a girl and she just basically bitch slaps you? Thank you. It's pretty much that. Powerful hand is huge. It takes the power of the amount of cards in your hand and puts them as damage counters. Damage counters to your opponent. Not a direct attack, so certain things won't help. Okay? It's huge. Absolutely huge. And they're all one prizers. The only 2 prizer you play in that deck possibly is Pheasantipity EX. And to be honest, why wouldn't you? If one of your Alakazams gets knocked out, you draw 3. We'll flip the script. You also have the Dunsparce in that deck. Runaway draw, let you get 3 cards. Then you shuffle it back in. That and everything attached, which is why the ace spec in the deck is Enriching Energy. Enriching Energy lets you draw 4 when you attach it. It counts as a colorless energy. The Dunsparce uses it very well, just to keep shuffling it back in, keep bringing that shuffle hand, keep the draws going on, keep it all, consistent. Keep it consistent as all get out. I apologize for that. I don't. Yeah. Anyway, the idea with Alakazam, it's nuts. The more cards in hand, the better. And you're playing certain things. The only cards you're gonna hate to see. Only cards you're gonna absolutely 100% hate to see. I'm gonna have to go ahead and for a reason because I don't want this to be on anyway. The deck is great. I really just can't say anything else more. Really can't. Number 3 on the list of decks I think we're going to see. Pitch Black is legal. So I'd like to play a little game with you of Hide and Seek. Hide and Seek is a huge deck. It is making huge waves right now. A lot of people are playing it, so don't be too surprised if you run into maybe one of these or two of these during your World Championship run. Hide and Seek basically has cards Shuppet, Banette, Poltergeist, and Sinestro. With the ability, you want to put them in the discard as quickly as possible and use Delmise once 4 are put in for 1 energy to just start hitting the board for 170. Its original attack is 30, but if there's 4 or more Hide and Seek Pokemon in the discard, it hits for 140 more. So you're not going to be one-shotting everything. Maybe basics and maybe a potential stage 1, not a stage 2 though. It's unfortunate that I say that, but it's true. But for 1 energy, you're dealing possibly 170. Cards that we use in this deck are Gwyn, Ultra Ball, we see those. Prism Tower is a card that we see. You discard 2 to draw 1. That's Stadium. Of course, people will use that with Floette once they figure out a good deck with that. And I'm trying to do that myself. Ultra Ball, like I mentioned before. There's a lot of other discarding cards that you could use as well. I'm trying to see if there's any in here. There's not. Not many. But Gwyn, Ultra Ball, definitely 2. Prism Tower being 3. The only thing I know that I play in that deck that some don't play is the Spiritomb, and that's for 13 Hide and Seeks. Then it just sits there and just starts wrecking board. I'll go over the deck more when I do a video of it later. I plan to do it either tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday, because Thursday D&D, I have so much left to go. I gotta come up with that. But I'll do one of those 3 days. Probably Saturday, because it'll be the most expected day, because it's Pokemon League in the area. Yeah. Hide and Seek's pretty good, though. It is pretty good. If you know how to play it, you'll do well. You'll do well. The next deck. Team Rocket's Honchkrow. Now, I know what you're thinking. How could a Team Rocket's deck be that good? You're probably thinking that. If you're not thinking that, you're probably either Zapdos TCG or one of the many players who runs his deck and goes at the end and goes, yeah. This is doing a lot. This is doing. The thing with Team Rocket's Honchkrow is it runs off of 2 different Pokemon. The first Pokemon it goes with is, of course, that Team Rocket's Honchkrow. Team Rocket's Honchkrow has an attack that says you deal 60 to your opponent for each Team Rocket supporter you throw out of your hand. Instant Team Rocket support removal. And it costs you 1 energy. Well, sorry, 2 energy. So how many energies do you think we're going to be playing in the deck? 8. 8 entirely. We're playing, 4 Team Rocket energy and 4 Ignition energy. The Ignition energy are important for Porygon 2. Team Rocket's Porygon 2, which you play, I believe, 4 of in each deck. No, I think it's 4 Honchkrow. No. If I believe the count, it's 4-3 on the Murkrow Honchkrow line. I think it's 3-3 or 4-4 on the Porygon line. I'll tell you why. The thing is, Porygon 2 was using the Ignition energy to deal damage to your opponent based off of how many discarded supporters are in the discard. So Murkrow helps pave the way for Porygon 2. The more you take out of your deck in your hand and discard, that's Team Rocket, the more damage you're going to be laying on the deck for your opponent. Just spill. And by the way, a good card for the deck is Roto Stick. Roto Stick is an amazing item card. It lets you look at the top, I believe, 4? 6? So one of the cards. It's a number. Look at the top X amount of cards from your deck. I think it's 4, if I believe correctly. And take any supporters from them, reveal them, and add them to your hand. You're just setting up for Murkrow at that point. Honchkrow at that point. You're setting up for Honchkrow to do damage. Big time damage. Okay? If Zapdos TCG can do that and make it to a world... He has his World's Invite. Several people do as well with Honchkrow. It's a scary deck. It can work. I'm not surprised. Okay, I have the deck myself. And it is a very, very fun deck. Very fun. Okay? Watch out for Team Rocket's Honchkrow. If we're going to talk about current stuff too, besides just hide and seek, Megazora is out there, if I believe correctly. That's the deck. I don't really know too much about it. I know Mega Darkrai is being made into some decks. I actually have one I'm in the process of finishing up. Because Dark Bell's a thing. You know. And Darkrai says, oh, you're affected by a condition. Knockout. Bye. See ya. Go home. Those are 2 decks you might want to watch out for. You might. I'm not sure if anyone's playing them. It'd be cool, though. It'd be really cool to see those decks going back and doing their thing. We'll see what happens, though. Another deck I do want to talk about for Worlds is Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt is actually coming back and doing pretty well. It's gotten several Day 2s. It's gotten several Phase 2s. It's gotten several things to annoy your opponent. Trust me. I know it. I know it. I don't know what more I can say than that. Crispin, of course, giving you the energy cards you need. Teal Mask Ogerpon, if you're still playing it, which a lot of people still are. Getting that Teal Dance effect to draw 1 and attach a grass, only to pluck the grass off later to use for Raging Bolt's attack. You have Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, which is in that deck for a few of them. Wellspring Mask I've seen for a few of them. The deck can hit. You just have to know where it hits. Okay? I'll give you 2 more decks that I want to go ahead and talk about, and then I'm out of here. The first one is Crustle. I've seen Crustle get played several times, and Crustle is normally teamed up with Mega Kangaskhan EX. Mega Kangaskhan is good. It has a Run Errands ability. If it's in the active, you draw. But then Crustle sits there and can do what it's got to do and get ready. But a lot of the trainers that play that variant do use one energy type in particular. And it's 4 copies of Mist Energy. Mist Energy is a special energy that prevents, I believe, damage. I believe. I have to... Do I have the... Actually, I have my binder for trainers right in here. I always do this to myself. Always. Alright. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, provides a colorless. Prevent all effects of attacks by your opponent's Pokemon done to the Pokemon this card's attached to. So basically your Dusknors, your Monkadoris, your Dragapults don't do anything. Your Alakazams don't do anything with someone that's got Mist Energy on it. It is annoying. Very annoying. Yeah. It's annoying as hell. And you need to get rid of it. It's a special energy. Now, Karis Jones did that in her match to win the Indianapolis Regional with an Alakazam deck with hammers. Just going to throw that out there. Anyway. The last deck beside Crustle, because Crustle's pretty good. The last deck I want to talk about, though, is one I've seen pop up so much around the area. And that is Festival Lead. My local Pokemon League on tournaments gets a lot of Festival Lead. Festival Lead's a good card. It's a stadium. You need Festival Grounds as your stadium, but then all the Pokemon that have Festival Lead will really just sit there and just start wailing on your opponent. Chance for 2 different attacks. 2 attacks. One on a Pokemon that you knock out. One on another Pokemon that you just brought up to the from the bench to the active. You just smacking that one around like it was your money. Festival Lead just really good. Okay, it is really good, really scary too. Really, really scary. If everything clicks for your opponent, if they're playing Festival Lead, you are looking at a long trip. Because it's going to be crazy for you to try to get back. You might need 2 trains, 2 buses, and still an Uber to get there. It's that good of a deck. Festival Lead is a scary, scary deck, and I'm pretty sure you're going to see some of them there. What do you guys think? What do you think is going to be there at the Worlds this year? I need to know. I want your opinion. Your opinion counts. Let me know in the comment section down below. Newsflash for you guys. Next week, if I film anything at all, it will be using this because I'll be in Wildwood, New Jersey for the week. I'm heading with some friends and people that I know. So this is the only way I'll be filming anything. I might bring the phone just to film Saturday about the deck that I talked about earlier. Which was it the Dragon Ball deck I talked about? Yeah, I'll do something with it. But that's it for me here. Like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for a whole lot more. You guys are awesome. Don't forget that. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.